The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy feet forever.
And the Lord said, sometimes in 2025, that we are going to look around and see that these courses that we have been going through in Deuteronomy 28, that these courses are going to be a sign upon the children of Israel. That this courses is going to be the sign that identifies that we are the children of Israel. Who suffered in the hands of the colonial masters? The Israelites. Who suffered transatlantic slave trade? The Israelites. Who suffered sub-Saharan slave trade? The Israelites. Read verse 32.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
In 2025, this thing is still happening. The Igbo child, the Yoruba child, the Hausa child is still being given to other people upon the face of the earth. Our people are traveling through the Sahara Desert to go to Europe, forcefully. And when they end up in Libya, they are being sold as slaves, even in 2025. In the Arab countries, they are selling our brothers and sisters as slaves to do house helps. This is a prophecy coming to pass. It's only happening to us. God said, just like you read here, you see Oppo, that these curses are going to be upon us, that we are the Israelites. And that's why we are out here to show our people that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Okay? Read verse, next one.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Who is taking our crude oil? The other nations. Go to all of our forests. You see Chinese men there. They are taking all of the precious stones, using them to make plates and tiles, and selling it back to us, even in our country. Go to all your quarry. Who owns all your quarry that are selling? Who is dredging all your sand, all the sharp sand that we use to build our houses? It's the Chinese men. And then they sell it back to us. And then they use our people as the laborers. What are we reading? The Bible. What are we reading? The Bible. Okay? What are we reading? The Bible. So how do we get out of all of this? Because a lot of you have been passing. You said we should go and meet Tinubu. You said we should go and meet Tinubu. We should go and meet Tinubu and preach to Tinubu. No, we are not going. You are not. Tinubu is not the reason why we are suffering. Tinubu is not the reason why we are suffering. He's not the one punishing us. Give me Amos chapter 3, read 1 and 2. The reason why we are here is to show you that we are the ones causing this problem for ourselves. We are the ones causing this problem for ourselves because of our sister. Come. Sister, come. You made a statement. If we are Tinubu's preachers. No, we are Bible teachers. We are teaching the Bible. We are here to teach the people that the people are evil. The people are evil. Come. Do you know why you have that hair on your head? That hair you carry on your head. Come, let me show you the Bible. Come. Where are you going? I'm sure you are coming from church. Okay? Read Amos 3 and 1. Well, 3:1.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Read. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, all children of Israel.
You see that? This is what the Lord has spoken against the children of Israel. What did he say?
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
You see that? He said, therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities. Because we are evil. That is why we are suffering as a nation. Now, let's show you some of these iniquities. Go to Hosea. Go to Hosea chapter 4. Read from verse 1. He said he will punish us for all of our iniquities. Read that.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Read.
Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel.
Read.
For the Lord had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Of the land in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in everywhere there's a black man like you, there's a Latin woman like me, that like the Latin women and the native Indians, everywhere the Israelites are scattered in the world, the Lord has a controversy against us. Why?
Because there is no truth.
Because we are not truthful. We don't keep God's laws. Well, Daddy, come, let's go through your Bible. I know you're coming from church. Even the people who hold Bible, they don't want to go through the Bible with us. They don't care. They rather listen to their lying pastors because there is no truth in the land. What is that truth that is not in the land? Let's show what that truth is that is not in the land. The Lord is mad. The Lord is angry at Nigeria. This land called Nigeria. Because the people in this land called Nigeria are the Israelites. The Lord is angry with us. That is why we are suffering. That's why he put Tinubu there to do exactly what they are doing so that we will suffer. So Tinubu is not the one suffering us. We are the evil people that is making God to punish us. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
Read.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Read.
And thy law is the truth.
You see that? Thy law is the truth. God gave us a law that we should love each other. Let's read it. Go to 1 John 2. Go to 1 John 2. Okay? The truth that is not in the land that made God to have a controversy against us. We'll read some of this truth now. Okay? Read 1 John chapter 2. Read verse 11.
The book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 11. But he that hated his brother is in darkness.
He said, he that hated his brother is what?
Is in darkness.
Let's start from verse 9. Let's start from verse 9.
Yes, sir.
Read from verse 8. This is the law that is given to us as a people. Read.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 8.
Read.
Again, a new commandment I write unto you.
Read.
Which thing is true.
Read.
In him and in you.
Read.
Because darkness is past, and the true light now shineth.
Read.
He that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness.
And you all go to church, but you are tribalistic. Right. You all go to church. In your church, you have ethnic divide. Yoruba people, Igbo people, àwọn ọmọ Àjẹkúta nìyẹn o, àwọn ọmọ Àjẹkúta nìyẹn o, ọmọ Hausa nìyẹn o, ọmọ Igbo ni, ọmọ Àjẹkúta máa mú mi. That's what you do, tribalistic, and you go to church. This is the truth that is not in the land. Imagine you are in a church, the same church, one of you is LP, the other one is PDP, the other one is APC. Are you united?
No.
Will you ever love each other?
No.
You can't love each other. It's fake. Okay? And what does this do? It brings hatred. It brings hatred. Read on.
Verse 10. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light.
Read.
And there is no occasion of stumbling in him.
Read.
But he that hated his brother is in darkness.
Read.
And walketh in darkness.
Read.
And knoweth not whither he goeth.
Because
darkness has blinded his eyes.
And that is what is happening to us. Because we hate each other. And we are blinded. And we don't know where we are going to. We don't know how to come together as a people. Look at Burkina Faso. The man is trying to now take power into their hands and build their country. But guess what? He's going to take another black man like all of you to go and kill that man. The white man successfully all the time is able to pay one of us to destroy all of us. Why? Because we cannot be united. Go to Zephaniah 2 verse 1. This is what the Lord wants from us. And how can we do this if we cannot be united? Read that. Zephaniah 2 verse 1.
The book of Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Read.
Gather yourselves together.
Read.
Ye gather together, all nations not desired.
We are the nation that is not desired. Anywhere you go in this world, mention you are a Nigerian. As long as they see your black skin, you are rubbish. They despise us. They hate us. All the nations on this earth, they hate us as a people. But you know what they like? They like our resources. They like our crude oil. They like our bauxite, they like our iron, they like our gold, our diamond. They like all of the mineral resources on our land. And they like to use us as slaves. You know, they like to use us as slaves. When we want to do our road, they commission the project to the white man. And then the white man will use us as the labor and pay us peanuts. Right?
Yes, sir.
Go to Ephesians 4. Read from verse 1. Because we are not able to do this, this is why we cannot gather. And we must come back to this scripture and learn to apply these scriptures so that we can gather ourselves under the umbrella of Christ, not under the umbrella of Christianity. Christianity has denomination. Denomination is the meaning of denomination is division. There is no unity in division or denomination. One say I'm Catholic, the other one say I'm Redeemed, the other one say I'm CAC. They have different foolish names and different doctrines, which causes division. Read.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 1.
Read.
I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk as worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love.
Forbearing one another in love. This is what we lack in Nigeria. The Modakeke and Ife, two Yoruba people, till tomorrow they are still in a loggerhead. They cannot be united. The Igbos, they hate anybody that say they come from Imbise. They say if you see snake, you should kill snake. You should leave the snake and kill the person that come from Imbise. What about the Yorubas? The Egbas, they don't agree with the Ijebus. And all of you, they are arguing over crown. Is it only of Ife that is better than the one in Oyo? They are laughing of Oyo. Look at the kind of petty things we are arguing over. So we are not united. How can we have peace in the land when we are divided? This is why we are suffering as Israelites in this land called Nigeria. This is why we can never move forward. Okay, read on.
Verse 3. Read. Endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace.
We are supposed to be peaceful. And we are supposed to work towards making sure we are peaceful as brothers and sisters under Christ, the Black Messiah.
That's right.
We can't get from 100, 0 to 100, to fight each other, to dislike each other, to destroy each other, to loot each other, to steal from each other. And then we go to churches and even use this money to pay tithes in your stupid churches. Okay? Read verse 4.
Verse 4.
Read.
There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
And that is the Bible. The Bible is one. Why is the church having different denominations? Why do some people believe some things in the Bible and some people don't believe some things? And you are all divided. Foolishness.
Right.
Foolishness.
Right.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example.